Carbon says, hey Mug, I've been diving back to yours too, found your videos to refamiliarize myself with the game. Had over 3k hours, but I haven't really played since Path of Fire. Love the content, was just binging the Craftlock series when I saw you were live. Love your content, man. Thank you! That was very kind of you to say, appreciate that. Yeah, there's been, like, ever since they announced that they were working on a Guild Wars 3, there's been like a flood of people coming back to try Guild Wars 2 again, so I've had a lot of new visitors like yourself. Okay, that one's done. Destroy that. So what got me back into the game? I may have snap bought all the expansions I was missing when they made the announcement. I was once in a similar boat as you. I played the game when it launched, and I honestly got bored in like a month. Like, I got to max level, and there wasn't a lot to do at max level, so I just put the game down and went on to something else. Yeah, I liked it. I had fond memories of it, but I just played like a month. And then, after Path of Fire, a friend got me to try it again, and for whatever reason, that's when it really hooked me, and I haven't put it down since then. So, you know, my account on Guild Wars 2 is over 10 years old, but there was like a 5-year break right after launch. Okay. We don't want to keep pillaging too much, because if it lowers me from good to evil, then all of those other angel stacks on the map will start attacking me. So we've pillaged enough there that we can start expanding into those areas. Oh, city released as a vassal. Okay, so give them a Whispering Stone. Alright, so this is now a minion city of mine. Oh, there it is. Okay. And then this is... yeah, we need to destroy that. Okay, destroy the Spelljammer, because that will actually get in our way. Let's see... Lunar Mage says, the Dark Cult of Death is the best for more sacrificial builds. Alright. Okay, this spider, we're gonna send it back here. And got another prosperity dragon here. Siege, make siege guns. Harass the defenders. I'll say again though, is like we played Reavers just because someone in chat was just like, "Oh, do this," and I was like, "Yeah, okay." It's been a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. The Overseers, I don't like love the Harriers, but they have good synergy with the Overseers. They can immobilize something with a net, and then they can subdue an immobilized unit and just remove it from the battle. And the Mage Locks are really good. Where are they? Right here. There's the rifles. The only downside, having a flying scout type unit was awesome. It was quite good. However, because like it could go over the lava on this map. However, whenever it would get caught in a battle, it would instantly self-destruct and kill itself. That kind of sucked because it made it to where even if I had the Wayfinder enchant, it didn't matter, because the Wayfinder enchant keeps your scouts from dying, but the scout would just suicide, so it wouldn't matter. So that part was a bummer. Respond to hero's offer to join. Don't know if I want to do that at this point, because we're almost done with this map, and then we'll be starting on the third map. I was an OG player too. I was pretty big in Guild Wars 1 and have been playing that again since Reforged. I was in a guild before Guild Wars 2 even launched. Still friends with some of those people today. Initial lack of endgame didn't bug me at launch since I'm an altaholic. Probably going to make a new character to level to really dive back into Guild Wars 2, even though I already have 12 characters. Yeah, I have one character of each class, but if I wasn't a content creator, I don't know if I would have, because, like, I love my Ranger. Like, I've got, like, 10,000 hours in the game, and, like, 7K of them are on Ranger. And then second and third are Necro and Engineer, and then the other 6 classes I honestly hardly ever play. Like, if I'm doing a video on one of them, like a spotlighting some unique thing, I'll pull them up, but that's pretty much the only reason I take those toys off the shelf. Bathhouse is done. Breathen can expand. Buff all those. Trade proposal. One of the cities wants to make truce? Sure. I'm surprised. I thought that they would never make truce. Maybe because we finished like part of the main objectives. Okay, well, because those two are still at war, but that one's not. What? It's like, do you want to declare war? And I was like, wait, what? No, we just signed a treaty. Ellie was my main, Thief second. I have an 80 of every class. I second Mesmer because we all made identical looking ones to mess with people in World v. World, and a second Warrior because I love the aesthetics of both the Char Warrior and Nasura. Yeah, I have one of every class at max, and then, you know, anytime you buy an expansion, Deluxe Edition, it comes with a free character boost to 80. So each time an expansion came out, I would, you know, make another character, just use the free boost on it, and just park it by a treasure chest. So I think at this point I've got 11 or 12 characters. Spells can now be cast on the first turn of combat. When an enemy player casts a spell while in combat with you, you gain 15 combat casting points and 60 mana. I'm going to take that one. Looking forward to League Classic, you joining in on the shenanigans. What's up, Bloody Bear? Thank you for the Prime. Wait, what League Classic? You mean League of Legends? Or something else? My Asura Ranger is my main with the most hours, but I have several that exist for dailies, fashion, or storage. Look at, they're rebuilding all these ruins that I pestered them about. which hero leveled? The Death Knight. Anyway, enough about that. Don't know anything about Age of Wonders, loving the art style. If you ever played Heroes of Might and Magic, this plays a lot like that. But instead of squares, it uses hexes. Okay, so we have disadvantage here. I'm gonna hit auto and just see what it calculates who the winner would be. But if I lose some stuff, I'm gonna hit retry. Yeah, essentially there's... Oh, it says I won't lose a single unit. Okay, sure. Yeah, there's... You know, like the battle screen and then the world map. We're on the world map right now. We're near the end of a long game that we've been doing. And this city should finish it. But at this point, this army is so strong they just steamroll. There it is. As the Old Order returns to the Azrun Pit, Isariel, Orbiter of Obadoth, presents himself before you with a solemn frown and a curious twitch in his cheek. Mukluk begins, I was wrong about you. You did what I could not. Resist the pull of evil, persist against all odds, and thus establish a virtuous order upon a realm bound by malicious chaos. Isariel pauses for a moment to swallow his pride in swelling tears. You have indeed come to deliver us all from evil, and for this I am ever grateful, and as I am sure all the worlds within will be. Go, tell them of your victory here today. I shall continue my solemn watch over the Azrun Pit as its throne. With that, he reaches out his hand and regards you with reverence. Order has been restored on Obadoth. So we got the good end of this one. Oh. What was, flashbang. Hold on. 0.1% of players in the Azrun Pit restore order without signing an unbreakable pact. And complete the map, 0.3% of players. Nice. Yeah, that was an interesting one. Mainly because of this. The fact that you had, basically we had 3 enemy cities right next to you, and you're not allowed to kill them or you get the bad end. So it's just like you are constantly defending against these 3 just, you know, annoying you. It was an interesting map.
Thus, the circle of the Azrun Pit was protected from the relentless onslaught of Carissa and the infernal schemes of the demon overlords below. With it, the Old Order held firm, and all unknowing denizens of the Astral Sea could continue their lives, ignorant of the greater evils that lurked beneath Obadoth, at least for now. Blessed by the cosmic forces of order, this nigh improbable ordeal was ultimately achieved through the hard, principled labor of one exalted Godir of note. Indeed, their deeds thereafter forged a bright legend that would inspire generations of heroes to brave all impossible odds in the just pursuit of triumph.
Lunar says, I did not know that you could besiege other chains and force a temporary peace even whilst doing the good path until I was nearly finished. Because it said don't raise the cities, so I was like, oh, I could capture them though. And really early in the game, I attacked the guy to the right of me, and Isariel came down and was like, stop this at once. And it's like, if I say, okay, I'll stop, he gave me like a huge power-up as a reward. So I was like, okay, I'll stop. So I didn't ever try again after that. Muck, you were right about Nagafin and EverQuest Legends. You can solo her. Just make a private instance and have the right 3-class combo. I still love that game anyway. They fixed so much that I hated. Yeah, I saw a video of people doing that, but, accept. Select an Ascension trait. Secret Spell Carissa. Target enemy unit takes 60 fire damage. If it dies to this damage and is not a hero or combat summon, it turns into an immolated soul under your control that can be acquired at the end of combat for a mana cost. Huh. Secret Spell Isariel. Target race is infused with fallen angels, gaining celestial flying and frenzy. Guess I'll take Carissa for him. I don't know if I'll play him again, but... He's got 6 Pantheon points. Neat. Don't know if there is anything else here that affects gameplay. Just reading my options right now. Okay.
Choose
all
your
right.
destination.
Well, cat ears. I don't care about the cat ears. There is one story realm remaining, and this one is listed as 5 skull difficulty. Let's see. Devastated Pangaea. This realm consists of a single connected landmass shaken by cataclysm. Free cities are absent. Okay, so don't take anything that buffs free cities. Hostile climes such as Desolate are common. Ruins and Ruined Wonders are common. Mana crystals grow more easily in this realm, making them unusually abundant, so lots of mana. Mortals of this realm are infused with magic, releasing it on their deaths. Units grant 10 combat casting points on death. Unbound Tomes. Tomes have no affinity requirements? Huh. That's new. Shrouded Isles. Ancient gates are scattered throughout the realm. They lead to floating isles in a mysterious dimension where powerful Gaudier hid away their most prized secrets. A new shrouded... Okay, that's the same as the last one. Small underground.
Your journey starts here.
Okay.
What
all right.
is your people's form?
I need a minute, chat. I am going to take a bathroom break and get a drink. I will be right back. Okay, thanks for waiting. Let's figure this out. New build available for Guilders too. Oh, did they do the patch? Okay. Main thing I'm wondering is, did they undo any of the changes that they said they were going to make? Let me see. Because, like, this right here was the original patch notes. This massive, massive thing. So, okay. Oh, here we go. These are additions and changes to the balance preview notes previously shared. Okay, so, all right. All right, so they're still doing all this, and then okay, so it is worth doing a video on this. Increase the cooldown when swapping a defeated pet from 35 seconds to 45 seconds. Oh, what? Oh, why would they do that? Man, it was so nice because they just recently changed it from 45 to 35, and now they're putting it back. House fight, 5 nursing. And reduce their... Oh, wow. We saw this, I think yesterday when I was playing. I dueled against a Soul Beast, and someone in chat goes, he's merged with a black bear? And I was like, yeah, when you're merged with bear, it gives you an ability kind of like Signet of Stone. And they just nerfed it from 5-second duration to 2. So, that I've only seen one guy ever using it, and I killed him. But they were like, no, this is not okay. Hey, thank you. Stone form. Reduce Signet duration from 5 to 2.5. Go for the throat. Go for the throat is so bad. Light on your feet. Fixed an issue that prevented the bonus from being fully removed when the trait is unequipped. Kill shot. Okay, interesting. All right. I'll probably do like that. Maybe the last half hour of the morning stream. We'll swap over to Guild Wars 2 and cover those. That gives them more time to make some last minute changes. Okay. So... This is basically just cosmetic. And we've already tried the new race, the Owls. So I'm just gonna go with the Ancients, because I like them. Let's see... They said there was a lot of mana on the map. It was devastated. There was small underground. And no free cities. What was the light-footed? This was it, where they could like move. You could move through your own units. This was really nice. Who knew dehydration was a race? I don't know, they make me think of like Warhammer's Necrons or like WoW's Undead. I don't know, I just think they're neat. And I could take a flaw, which will allow me to get like a big mount or something. Don't have to, though. There is Desolate adaptation. Increase world map movement speed on Ashlands. Is the Guild Wars 2 patch live now? I think so, Viper. pretty sure... Let's do that. I'll hover Desolate adaptation for now.
Culture?
Let's see. So, we did Mystic earlier, and then we did Reaver. I've played all of them, so it's just like, what am I in the mood for right now? I think before the Mystic playthrough, we did a playthrough with Cult of Death, so we did that semi-recently as well. Do you like this game? Yeah, I do. I've got 475 hours in this game. They have done a lot of DLCs, and I think all of them are quite good, and pretty much every time they release a new DLC, we return to this game and, try it out. So, yeah, I enjoy it. I've said this before, but it plays a lot like Heroes of Might and Magic, which when I was growing up, I played quite a bit of Heroes of Might and Magic 4, 5, and 6. Really enjoy those games, and this kind of scratches that same itch. So we've got one more mission to finish the current DLC stuff, and then it'll go back on my shelf. Does this game DLC feel as predatory as Total War? In my opinion, no. Because okay, I have purchased every single DLC for this game, and there are a lot of them. And I have never regretted it. But I will also say that usually when the DLC is coming out, they have a thing called an expansion pass. Hold on a moment, let me see if I can find it. Let me go to the store page here. Okay. Expansion Pass 3. And this has 5 DLCs. So usually if you get an expansion pass, that it is a cheaper way of getting all the DLCs for that year. And so if you buy each of them when they're not on sale at full price, it's a bit pricey because they're all like 20 bucks. And there's a lot of them. But again, I have never regretted a purchase with them. Every one of them adds new maps, new win conditions, new story, new cultures, new races, new tomes of magic. It's many, many new ways of playing the game. But, you could definitely wait